When the word virtue comes in our mind, we think of moral excellence or positive trait. That's right. Virtue is understood as the module of human individual to make what is good against what is deemed to be as bad or evil. In a healthcare setting, this must be observed. Now, let us start with fidelity. All healthcare professionals are to lodge to fidelity as they serve the demands of their patients. The principle of fidelity broadly requires that we act in a way that are loyal. This includes keeping our promises or doing what is expected of us. Healthcare suppliers are called honest with their profession, which means honestness to their patient. Knowing when one does not know and having humility and ability to admit it and to obtain assistance are virtues critical to avoiding harm and demand intellectual honesty.
Integrity is regarded by many people as the honesty and truthfulness or accuracy of one's actions. In Tagalog, pagtatapat. Fun fact, integrity comes from the Latin word enteros, which means whole. Basically, it is unity that can do a human, an individual, whole or complete. Humility is claimed to be a moral virtue in certain ethical systems. Humility is the quality or condition of being meek and submissive. Since virtues are guides to actions, humility as a virtue asks that you act pathetic, lowly, and ignoble. True humility requires you to believe.
Yung respeto, hindi yan ini-impose, Marie-Chris. Ini-earn yan. And
That's true. Respect is a quality we are all capable of giving to others, and we should also expect to get it back. Respect no matter what your job is always, have respect for yourself and do your job well. Thus, respect your co-workers no matter how small your job may be.
These trying times, ang kailangan natin ay compassion. Compassion is a feeling for the loss or suffering of another with an attempt beyond obligation to help or avoid that loss or suffering. For any situation or clinical decision, a physician must assume the predicament of the patient in order to feel something of the patient's need.
Prudence is defined as the intellectual virtue which rightly directs particular human acts. However, it is also a moral virtue. One may be brilliant and learned without being morally good, but it is not possible to be prudent and not morally good. Thus, prudence is called the mother of emotional health.
We too often think of courage in modern life requiring unique heroism or call to duty on a grand scale, such as in situations of rescue and war. But it is not just that. Courage is also taking care of the ill, which requires self-sacrifice, dedication, and a brave committedness to render health care.
Basta yun, ito ang totoo! Harapin mo ang totoo!
Patients normally assume their healthcare provider is telling them the truth about the diagnosis, result of the test, or recommending treatment options. Physicians sometimes have not been honest because they felt patients couldn't handle the truth. Better to let the patient endure the last few months happy rather than sad in depression.
Love is a social cohesive force. It has the power to bind society together from within. In the ethics of love, we think not merely of social morality, but we discover the inner power of God, and we discern the form of godlike perfection, transcending that of so-called perfectionism, entering into our inner nature.
Most wish to engage people of faith who understand science and those who may not share the faith but are honest in their desire to engage and learn. In light of today's scientific discoveries and possibilities of technological interventions, it is seen as a choice between a reason open to transcendence or reason closed within immanence. Only together can reason and faith save humanity.
Diligence the earnest, conscientious application of our energy to accomplish what we've undertaken. When we are diligent, we pay close attention to details and are dedicated to achieving quality results. It does not require talent, but employs commitment, industry, and perseverance to transform vision into a reality. Justice refers to an equitable balance of benefits and burdens with particular attention to situations involving the allocation of resources. The principles of equality requires that all benefits and burdens be distributed equally. The advantage of this conception of justice is that everyone is entitled to an equal share of resources. However, the principle becomes problematic when not everyone is perceived as equally deserving of an equal share.
Now, let's talk talk about vices, which are opposites of virtues. These are behaviors that are considered by many people to be immoral and are often illegal. Example is the abuse of authority. The abuse and misuse of power or authority in the course of performing work can take various forms. Examples include bullying or harassing behavior, requesting staff to do personal errands, and reassuring staff to distort facts or break rules. Pride is an inordinate desire or love of one's own excellence. Through pride, a person either thinks of himself or himself better than he is. Thus, a pride springs from what we call as exaggerated self-centeredness. The deadly sin of greed is defined as the inordinate love of money and material possessions, and the compulsive behavior that is driven by the need to have more and more of both. The truly greedy person is never content and is willing to sacrifice everything to acquire more. All in all, these are the virtues and vices of healthcare providers that must be understood in studying bioethics, because this plays important aspect on shaping our character as a healthcare professional.